Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be doing Job chapter 41. So we'll be finishing Job this week, only have one more chapter which will be on Thursday. I believe that's 34 verses, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Canst thou draw out the Leviathan with an hook, or his tongue with a cord, which thou lettest down? Canst thou put an hook into his nose, or bore his jaw through with a thorn? Will he make many supplications unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? Will he make a convey with thee? Wilt thou take him for a servant forever? Wilt thou play with him as with a bird? Or wilt thou bind him for thy maidens? Shall the companions make a banquet of him? Shall they part with him among the merchants? Canst thou fill his skin with barbed irons, or will his head with fish spears? Lay thine hand upon him. Remember the battle. Do no more. Behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down even at the sight of him? None is a fierce that dare stir him up. Who then is able to stand before me? Who hath prevented me that I should repay him? Whosoever is under the whole heaven is mine. I will not conceal his parts, nor his power, nor his comely proportion. Who can discover the face of the garment? Or who can come to him with his double brittle? Who can open the doors of his face? His teeth are terrible round about. His scales are his pride, shut up together as with a closed seal. One is no near to another, that no error can come between them. They are joined one to another, they stick together, they cannot be sundered. By his nissings a light doth shine, and his eyes are like the eyelids of the morning. Out of the mouth go burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. Out of his nostrils goeth smoke, as out of the steam, a pot or cauldron. His breath kindled coals, and a flame goeth out of the mouth. In his neck remaineth strength, and sorrow is turned into joy before him. The flakes of the flesh are joined together. They are firm in themselves. They cannot be moved. His heart is as firm as a stone, yea, as hard as a piece of nether milestone. When he raiseth up himself, the mighty are afraid. By reason of breaking they purify themselves. The sword of him that layeth at him cannot hold, the spear and the dart, nor the harbigon. He esteemeth iron as straw, and brass as rotten wood. The arrow cannot make him flee. Slingstones are turned with him into stubble. Darts are counted as stubble. He laugheth at the shaking of the spear. Sharp stones are under him. He spreadeth sharp pointed things upon the mire. He maketh the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment. He maketh a path to shine after him. One would think the deep to be hoary. Upon earth there is not his like, who is made without fear. He beholdeth all high things. He is king over all the children of the pride. See, so he's using these creatures as he explained, like the Leviathan or the behemoth, as an example of the evils, and truthfully just of the devil. And where I see this as is we cannot face the devil alone. We have power within us, but that power comes from God. And in order to open that power, we need God. And in order to defeat these creatures, let's just put it in his perspective. There's a creature, there's a giant, dragon, and there's you, a man with a spear, facing this dragon. And like they said, we are all born, we have fear in us all, and the fear comes from the devil. You won't be able to defeat this dragon alone, not with just a spear. So you'll need God to give you the strength, just as he gave David to defeat Goliath. Goliath was a giant, 9, 10 feet, man, so, with powerful muscles, he was very much stronger than David. David was just a boy, he was just like 16 or something, somewhere right around there. He was just a little, boy, and he wasn't near as big as what Goliath would have been. Goliath was a soldier and all that. He was the biggest, he was the strongest, he's the baddest man. And, David could not have defeated Goliath without God. And, the fear comes from the devil. And he had no fear, he had no hesitation, because he knew God was with him and God would give him the strength to defeat this. And he walked out there on that field and with God pulsing through him. He had God with him, and God helped him unleash his abilities, unleash his powers, and he defeated and killed Goliath. So, and after that, David became, a king and all that, a very powerful king. And, he made mistakes along the way, because the devil is the same thing. The devil is our Goliath. We are the boys. We are the child of God. So, the devil is the Goliath, or the dragon, or however you want to put it in perspective. The devil is powerful. Yes, he is. He was the leader of the angels. But God is more powerful. And he is there waiting, to help us. We just got to ask for it. So when we're facing this, we don't have to face the devil alone. When you're being tempted, and no matter what situation you're being, whether you're in a store and you're being tempted to steal a candy bar or something like that, whatever it may be, God is with you to fight that. That temptation is your Goliath. That temptation is the devil, and he's there to destroy what God is trying to help. What God is trying to build. He is trying to destroy God's legacy, and basically take as many of us to hell with him as he can, because he knows he's going there. He has no chance of beating God. He knows, so he's going to try to take as many as us with. He's going to try to take as many of us with him as he can, and we should be doing the same, trying to take as many of people to heaven as what we can. And again, anytime you're in trouble, need, anytime you're feeling tempted, just pray to God, because he's bigger, he is stronger, and he's much more powerful than the devil, and he will give you the power and the will to resist the temptations, and to keep moving forward, and just get away from the devil and his wickedness. I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Like I said, we'll be doing the last chapter on Wednesday, so I'll see you guys then. As always, take it easy, and I hope you have a blessed week.